And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Javier Ramirez may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. The 1-1 home. Is fastball taken high. Skied into straightaway right. Pitts is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, A.J. Muriel.
Digging in, A.J. Muriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Cy McCord, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Muriel at second, McCord at first, 1 gone. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Foppert is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2. Into the box now, Henry Etherton, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Kevin Ludwig gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So striding in, Fabio Koufax. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out one win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Shmuel Foppert fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Devore Haddock.
Now to the plate, Devore Haddock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Etherton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now batting, Alfonso Santiago. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Line towards center field. Pitts is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Cleveland Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Cleveland Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in for the Braves, Adrian Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Inside and low. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Connor Pitts.
The third baseman, Connor Pitts.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
To the plate now, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hard hit ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Standing in now, Gregory Pitts, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. That average for him up in the 360s now. 11 home runs and 34 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting set, the second baseman, Chipper Bonzer.
In now, Chipper Bonzer. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. First offering on its way. 4-1. Just missing here, 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-0. Squared that one up just a little late. One out and a runner on third. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. So now to the plate, Gaylord Leprensky, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1 as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
At the plate now, John hits. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Fouled away. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Fabio Koufax, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Ready for another chance? Shmuel Foppert. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. To short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Polar Bears, nothing. Standing in, Maxwell Castillo, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the pitch. Ball 1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Count still at 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Next will be the designated hitter, Javier Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Pitts is there. 2 down.
Now that
digging in to try it again. A.J. Muriel. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 3-0. So stepping in, DeVore Haddig.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. And that's the first out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Connor Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. In now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gregory.
Riding in once again, Gregory hits. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Ball 1, well below the zone. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. First and second now, 1 man out. Popped him up. Herrera in foul ground. 2 down. Digging in now, Chipper Bonser. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fastball well outside.
Count 1-0.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is fouled at the plate. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Cy McCord. He singled his last time up.
Cy McCord.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Lou Herrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
1-2. Here it comes.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, Henry Etherton, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Settling in now, Gaylord Lukrensky. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as they move on top 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Standing in now, Fabio Koufax. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Etherton is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Shmuel Poppert, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Popped him up. Herrera is under this one, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We played 4 full. The Polar Bears lead this one 4-0. Stepping in, Alfonso Santiago. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping into the box, Cleveland Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot of standing control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. Three and 2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Skied into very shallow right. Pitts will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Adrian Hernandez. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. 3-1.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
There's ball 4.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Into the box now, Maxwell Castillo, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. After the walk, a quick check on first, and the runner back easily. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Count.
Made him
1,
look
2.
silly with that one.
The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Polar Bears on top 4-0. Ready for another shot now. DeVore Haddig. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Designated hitter. DeVore.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Muriel is right there, one down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Connor Pitts. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Francisco Flores is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 27, Francisco Flores.
Stepping in now, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Flores typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Just hung in there on that one. Runner at second here with one man out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2 and 2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Popped him up. McCord will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Digging in once again, Gregory Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Ramirez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So now to the plate, A.J. Muriel. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Late square, and this is popped up. Pitts is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for it.
Ready once again, Cy McCord. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. On its way is pitch number 75. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now in the box, Lou Herrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. They're down 4-0. So digging in now, Chipper Bonzer comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Bonzer.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. One and one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Pitch on the way. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Gaylord Lukrensky, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
To the plate now, Gaylord Lukrensky, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
At the plate, John Pitts.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but...
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. The 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, shortstop, Fabio.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 2-1.
Ball. Down.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. There's one. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Gary Cornett will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 20, Gary Cornett.
Shmuel Foppert will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball that's outside.
From the belt, the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Leading off the inning, Henry Etherton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Lukrensky is in his tracks now. And he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Alfonso Santiago. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now back.
Ready now, Cleveland Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
And
Into the box now, Adrian Hernandez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, but the runner's back easily. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Braves strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding in, DeVore Hadding.
for Syracuse, the designated hitter, DeVore Hadding.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count. Is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Cornette has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is He hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Connor Pitts is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Nobody out, runner on first. All even now, 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound. Will take the league's leading hitter, and there's one away. Into the box, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Maxwell Castillo. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0.
Oh, that's too high.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
So we got him swinging. Maxwell Castillo is retired to kick off the inning. Standing in now, Javier Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
side, 3-0 now. One out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J.
Stepping up now, A.J. Muriel. For the first pitch, a check at first. Just keeping him close. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more, a throw over, being especially careful here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Striding into the box, Cy McCord. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, McCord has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Now the 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here's a little chopper up the middle to second for 1. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Lou Herrera. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Stretch.
1-0.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is on 3-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Dallas Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dallas Alvarez.
Gregory Pitts will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hard hit to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
The catcher.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And he's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Runners are at first and third with none out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
At the plate now, John Pitts, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's out.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
3-0 to him now. As a look, now the pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this is foul. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
At the plate, Fabio Koufax. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Drilled right back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Henry Etherton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Henry Etherton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
So now to the plate, Alfonso Santiago, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly on the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
The batter, the left fielder, Cleveland Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Cleveland Hernandez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Braves. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Andres Guillen gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Adrian Hernandez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 on its way. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. This ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Polar Bears will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Polar Bears took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dog Billingsley wins his league-leading 10th game of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Got